Hello, everybody. Welcome back and happy Friday. Welcome back to VCTV. So today we are back on Crypto Friday, and today we have a special episode with the lawyer, the attorney of PowerCash, whom we have interviewed last month as well. So we're going to discuss more development about what's happening with PowerCash, and today PowerCash team is giving away the tokens for those who are going to invest 100 to 200 PRCH tokens. So if you buy 100 to 200 PRCH tokens today on the live show, you have a chance to double that amount. Yes, please, please, please do that. Get your tokens, double it, and there you go. Okay, great. Hi, Dr. Tahir. Hey, welcome back.
Hey, how are you? Thank you. Thank you for having me back. It's a pleasure to be back on the show. And I really enjoyed our last conversation. And I see that it's daylight where you are. And I see, as you see in the background, it's still, the sun is not out, even though it's 4:30 in the morning in Chicago.
Right, absolutely. And thank you so much for joining us that early in the morning. I really, really appreciate your, sort of time today. Yes, that's daylight behind me. It's evening, sort of like it's 5:30 p.m. here in Singapore, and for you, it's just day starting. So yeah,
Exactly.
exciting time. So Tahir, let's just start with a quick round of intro. So sorry, before that, just a quick intro about myself. So my name is Sunny Mohanty. For those who may not know me, I host VCTV sort of almost every day, and I love this platform. This is a platform where we connect investors with startups, entrepreneurs, speakers, attorneys. I mean, people from all spheres, worlds of world can actually join and voice out, share their knowledge, network, and many other things. Fun stuff happens, especially on a Friday. So yes, that's me. That's VCTV. Let's have a quick round of intro about you, Tahir. Over to you.
I love your energy. I love your energy. It's wonderful. And that's what we need. We need more like that. I love it. My name is Tahir Kameli. I'm an attorney in Chicago, Illinois. I have been practicing law for the past 25 years. And our law firm basically takes care of any issues that comes in with the corporate setup, corporate formation, the corporate bylaws, and the governance of the corporations. And basically, our job is usually get the small corporation and help them to grow. And that's what we do. And in the past few years, we have been focusing on the cryptos, both on behalf of the crypto companies who are coming in and they want to follow the right law and follow the rules and regulations of different countries and the jurisdiction that they're in. And at the same time, we help many individuals who got misrepresented by many bad apples out there, and we help them to understand the law better and understand their rights. So that's what our law firm does, and that's why I'm representing PowerCash is one of our clients, and it has been our pleasure to understand and to see that how fast they are moving forward with their ideas. And the beauty of it is that the PowerCash, the first thing that they did, they wanted to make sure that they are respecting the rules and the governing guidance of the different countries that they are playing in. For example, anywhere that they go, that they deal with the real estate and they deal with the tokenization, they want to make sure that they are respecting the laws. And at the same time, we have to make sure that it's not just the crypto law, it's not just any issue that comes in, crypto, real estate law, corporate law, international law. So there are so many things that has to make sure that they're all working together. And that's why the first choice before they do anything, they reached out to a law firm like ours to make sure that the infrastructure of the company is set and sound. And that's I think it's a very good point that many companies need to take note of it, and they need to do the same thing.
Oh, great. That's good. Exactly. As rightly advised by Dr. Tahir Kameli, who's attorney of PowerCash, please reach out to a lawyer, especially if you're doing business in the US, with the kind of SEC kind of regulations kicking in. So make sure you take the right legal advice from a lawyer. Thank you so much, Dr. Tahir, for that intro. But let's just get back. I just want to go to the basics. Okay. So we have PowerCash, which we know that they're into real estate. However, I just want our audience and viewers to know how to tokenize. Tokenize construction and real estate. So how are these asset classes getting tokenized?
So let me tell you that you see a lot of crypto companies out there that what they do is that in regards to real estate, one sells the tokens, gets the money, goes and buys real estate.
Right.
Two, they use the token in order to transact between the corporation and the real estate. That's the second models that we have. The third model that we have seen is that the crypto is being used in order to develop any kind of technology that deals with real estate transactions. And the fourth one is in regards to how do we use the titles of the real estate and back it up with the blockchain, just to make sure that the contracts are not modified that easily. So you see that each company is doing
Yeah.
something in different path. What PowerCash is doing is kind of combining all four under one suite. So the
Right.
ecosystem that they're creating is going to be all four of them. So basically, they make it very simple for you. Um, an individual doing a transaction from Canada wants
Yeah.
to buy something in Malaysia.
Yeah.
So just wiring the money between these two companies, between these two countries, may take 2 to 4 years. You have to go through a lot of regulations. You have to show the source of the money, the path of the money, the way that you have sent the money, and on the top of that, the fees that are involved. And sometimes the opportunity is today, it's not tomorrow. So you don't want to wait 4 days. We have had a transaction that about $10 million, and the individual sent the money from the United States to Korea, and the money didn't get there on time, and we lost. Not that we lost the transaction, but
Yeah.
we had to pay penalty for it. So
Wow.
the idea of the PowerCash is to make sure that this token is being used. Now, let me just say to you this: that the token is going to be backed by the blockchain of PowerCash also. So they're going to have their own coins also that is going to come out. And so let's talk about the token part now.
Yeah.
The token of the PowerCash is going to be used just to make sure, one, the transaction is done as smooth as possible and as fast as possible. Two, the backing of it with the contracts that is going to be on their own blockchain, is going to be safe. It's not going to be modifiable, and it's going to be based on the wish of the parties. Three, they make sure that the title that is written is going to be backed by the blockchain also. So the title will not be, there are so many interesting people out there that they may want to take advantage of the different titles. So the one title is not going to be sold to three other people. So you don't have one building that are going to have three owners and there are three different transactions. Everybody knows it's a transparency that is going to happen. Besides that, what PowerCash is doing is that from their own projects now, the token that they're getting, at least 75 to 85% of it is going to be backed by the real estate collateral. So
Wow.
it's a bridge basically between what the digital world and the real world.
Yeah.
Many people, this is not going to be one of those tokens that you're going to see it in one day from $1 goes to $20 and the next day it's going to be 2 cents. This is not one of those. Anyone
Right.
wants one of those? There are many of them out there, and I wish them luck. This is a token that is backed by foundation. It is
Yeah.
backed by the real assets, not all of it, a portion of it, and it is the way that is trying to reach out to the different issues that we see in different parts of the world. So that's how the tokenization of it works.
Very, very good point, Dr. Taher. I would say, first of all, you gave a right example of money moving from Canada to South Korea, and obviously the transaction fell out because obviously a lot of issues and penalty. Crypto can move all across the world in fraction of seconds or minutes without any issues. And we've seen that, right, with PowerCash and other tokens that we have. So that's real estate. Again, real estate construction considered a very illiquid market because of these kind of obstacles and kind of challenges that we have, moving money around the world. So coming over to PowerCash, because they are deeply involved. So they have their own blockchain technology that they're going to build. They're building their own blockchain technology. Currently, they are on I think Ethereum, or I think they are on Ethereum, but they are building their own blockchain
They're
technology.
right on Tron.
Tron, sorry. I'm sorry about the confusion. So they are currently on Tron blockchain. Obviously, they're saving a lot in transaction fees. That's the best blockchain to have right now. But they're also building their own blockchain. And this token, obviously, as rightly Dr. Taher said, is not going to be pumped and dumped. So guys, check this out. Today, you have the opportunity to double the amount of PRCH tokens. So anybody who's watching this show and signing up for this token right now has the opportunity to double up the number of PRCH tokens they can hold. So buy PRCH of amount 100 to 200 worth PRCH, and you've got an opportunity to double it. So this is a lottery, a giveaway session that we are doing. So please, viewers of VCTV, support us of PowerCash. So this is a different token which is going to be used. This is going to be obviously disrupt the real estate market, the construction market, the construction industry. For those of you who are interested to grow with the project, I really request to sign up, buy PRCH tokens worth 100, 200, and you get a chance to double your tokens. Their IO is ongoing. That initial exchange offer, the public sale is on. So guys, this is the right moment. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Great. So that's about PRCH giveaway. Talking about real estate construction. So what kind of collaborations do you have, do PowerCash have with other real estate and construction companies? Because obviously you have to have this kind of ecosystem built around that as well.
Sure. And the relationship that has been started and is growing, of course, they do have partners in the United States, Mexico, Canada, Turkey, Dubai, Thailand, China, Japan, and South Korea. So basically the idea is that finding the locations that they're in and the money movement, you may not be able to, even if you cannot sell or offer the actual sale of the token in the United States, but they may use the proceeds as a loan model, as some kind of a transaction that is done legally based on the rules of the United States, to bring it to the US to do any kind of transaction that they want for construction or other locations. So basically they're looking for even the real estate in the safe, as safe political models as possible. They are not looking forward to put the money in places that because of the political reasons, the value of the real estate may jump and fluctuate a lot. And at the same time, they're looking to the collaboration with the real estate agents. It's not just the construction industry, the construction companies, but the real estate agents. You have to have the real estate agents on board. In each transaction that we have seen in the United States, it takes about 6% or 7% sometimes that the real estate agents charge. Through this, if the real estate agents, they use the PowerCash, the contract that they are offering is going to be about 1 to 2%. So even the consumer is going to be using it because it's going to be much easier for everyone. And it is an incentive for the real estate agents to have this on their side. So that is one of the plans that the PowerCash is having, to have a very close relationship with the real estate agents in the countries that they're moving.
Oh, that's a very interesting use case, I would say. The real estate agents obviously are going to be benefited as much as the users. So who are the users? Who are the direct consumers of this?
The users are going to be the actual purchasers and the sellers of the real estate. And besides that, what is, for example, I was talking to a company in Turkey that he was saying that, well, we are okay to, they're building a 35 or 36 floor building in Istanbul, Turkey. So they were saying that they are okay to use the PowerCash as the coin of the choice, or the currency of the choice, if you will, in regards to any kind of purchase in that building. Now, if they do the PowerCash, if they use the PowerCash as a transactional fee, as the transaction currency, and the developer was okay to provide between 2 to 4% discount to the buyers, because it would be much easier. So he doesn't have to spend, he would pass the savings to the purchasers. So those are the incentives that the PowerCash team, they're looking forward to. They're working with the different developers to offer those opportunities. Also, the technology that we are seeing, the idea is not just the cryptocurrencies to make money, or the cryptocurrencies to make life easier. No, that saving has to be passed to the consumers, to everyone in the world, so everybody can join it.
Very good point. Very good point, Dr. Taher. So, viewers of VCTV and people who are interested to invest into PRCH, so these are some of the benefits that I'm going to share. Obviously, this is not an investment advice, but this is just information that coming from the attorney of PowerCash. So for consumers, like for example, if I'm interested to buy a real estate property in Istanbul or anywhere in the world, I get discounted, because the reason is if I use a PowerCash PRCH tokens, I do not have to pay the extra levy, taxes, other stuff that comes with when a transaction goes between a buyer and a seller of real estate. Okay, I'm saving on that. Hence, I'm getting a discount from the buyer, from the from the issuer or the owner of the real estate. So these are some of the big benefits you can see coming from for the consumers and the buyers when they're using Power Cash for the particular real estate transaction. So
And,
yes.
and Sunny, it's very important also to note, based on what you just indicated, that the many people, many of your viewers right now may say that, wait a minute, you can't do this with Bitcoin, you can't do that with ETH, you can't do that with anything else. You can, absolutely, and we recognize that. However, think about the transaction fee and the gas fee that you have to pay for a $10 million transaction from one country to another country. Just the fees that you have to pay is going to be tremendous. If you go to the Power Cash fees between the transactions that they're going to do between the parties are going to be very minimal. It's going to be the way that it's going to be faster, and it's going to be through the secured blockchain that they're going to have. And on top of it, the most important thing, ladies and gentlemen, many people who are in the real estate, they know that the deed is not going to be touchable.
Right.
It's not going to be modifiable, and that is the security that a lot of people also get.
Wow. So the deed is not going to be modified. Viewers who are interested to invest in PRCH, you have enough reasons to do so, as rightly said by the attorney of PowerCash. So great insights, and great deep dive into the project as well. So again, I have to re-emphasize today on the show, the PowerCash team are giving away a doubling of the number of tokens for those who are actually investing into PowerCash in value of 100 to 200 PRCH tokens. So I'll re-emphasize, you invest 100 to 200 PRCH tokens, the team is doubling up the tokens for you, and you can understand the benefits of using or owning these tokens from Dr. Teher Kameli, who's attorney of PowerCash. Thank you so much, Dr. Teher, for discussing all these aspects.
My
I just
pleasure.
want to know, we have a few more minutes to go because we've understood the project very well. We had another session on VCTV as well. So what kind of what are the new developments happening within the project since we spoke last? What's happening?
Since we spoke last, they have entered into negotiations with two construction companies, major developers in the real estate in Florida, and one in Dubai. And right now, they are reaching out to the northern part of Iraq also, just to make sure there are so many opportunities in the construction. So they are trying to tap into the markets that not just they are well developed, but the less developed ones also. In the less developed countries, we are seeing that the rules and regulations are so tight, and only certain individuals in those countries are able to benefit from the participating in real estate transactions, and that the mass audience are not. So we're trying to reach out to them and educate them that how one, they can use the Power Cash as a transactional token of their choice, and besides that, the possibility that they have with the real estate in those countries. Besides that, the blockchain development is moving forward, and I believe that in the next 30 to 60 days, the blockchain is going to be developed and is going to be introduced to the public also. So those are the major developments that has been going on.
Awesome. That's really good news. A lot
Thank
of
you.
things happening. That's congratulations.
Thanks.
Okay, great. Let's just know a bit about the founding team members of PowerCash, where
Sure.
they are from, what the experience is like, and
These are the individuals that they got together. They have more than collectively, I believe they have over 100 years of experience in real estate and international business, and in import and exports. And the import export comes into picture in countries like United Arab Emirates, that we see that a lot of things are getting imported from the construction industry, from the construction materials to the construction expertise, not
yeah.
just the material, the expertise and the individuals are getting important. It is very important to have relationship with different parts of the world. So these individuals are from different parts of the world. They're not focused in only one country. We have them from Turkey to Dubai to Britain to Canada. The law firm is in the United States. We're the law firm in the US, and they have partners in Mexico. So there are collaboration from all around the world, and the beauty of this that I have seen, and not just this company, let me just
Yeah.
be frank, other companies I have seen it also. The expertise are coming from different parts of the world. Somebody has experience in one thing, somebody has experience in another thing. And the fact that they sit down and have a think tank to try to understand the what is out there and how we can make it better. That's the one that makes me excited. I mean, when I sometimes remotely, I just I enter the room through Zoom and I just put it on silent and I listen to them to see what exactly is going on. I really enjoy the fact that they are actually brainstorming and try to see they acknowledge what is out there now. How do we
Right.
make it better? There are so many great ideas out there, and I'm so proud of the crypto industry. It's the beautiful ideas out there, beautiful
Right.
ideas. But the fact is that I think at one point we have to work all of us together and create this community much better, and to try to help the individuals who cannot help themselves sometimes. And that's the idea that I believe that behind the PowerCash, if you go to the philosophy, is that uh, everybody can make money. I get it, but how do we help other people to make it a little bit better, but help them out also so they can join you in this path? And that's what I like about the development team and the idea of the executives of the PowerCash.
Wow, that's a great thing, and that obviously brings in a lot of trust in the project when you hear from from a person like yourself who are representing the company, and that brings a lot of trust. As you know, crypto world is also something that people do not. Uh, I mean, when it comes to trust, there are issues there when it comes to trust. However, if it's backed by good project owners, founders, who are very serious, who have the skin in the game, and people like yourselves, it becomes a very credible project to invest in.
And Sunny, you know what? In support of what you just indicated, if the crypto world fails, we have done it. If the crypto world is successful, we have done it.
You've done it.
It is us, it's you, it's your
Yeah,
programs, it's the teams, the crypto companies, the crypto executives, everyone in the community. And if and we have to recognize if there are bad apples, we have to bring it up and we have to deal with it. It's okay. It's okay. Not every community is perfect, but we
yeah,
have to be protecting our community as much as possible, because the
right.
other people in the world, they are not that keen to us. They're not. If you look at the way sometimes the press and some of the magazines, the articles, they talk about the crypto world,
Yeah,
maybe they don't understand it, or maybe they just want to focus on certain bad apples. No, we have to bring the attention more and more towards the good ones, the ones that they have the infrastructure, and we have to help out to be part of the infrastructure team so we can make our name much better every day.
absolutely. It's suppressed. I mean, there are a lot of yes, but I think the crypto industry, like since when I started in 2017, has come a long way
It
in the
has
sense.
been.
Yeah. So yeah, they filtered out that so the industry has gotten to a stage where we have all good projects. That's what I've been experiencing in my time at LATOKEN. I mean, the projects are backed by good founders who have like years of experience in the product they are planning to launch. In this case, is real estate, as the founding members have years of experience in that particular field, and crypto is also a medium to move money around the world without any issues, like the current challenges that we face with the banking system, right?
Of course.
So yes, so again, this industry has come a long way. It's evolved. The trust is obviously it's getting more and more. The people are trusting more and more in this industry. So as you rightly said, people like you and me have to make it more trustable as well, for mass adoption. Okay.
Absolutely.
Talking about PowerCash, I just want to know what's their 3 year projection looking like? What they're planning? Like, they what's like their short term, medium term, and long term plannings like?
The short term, meaning the rest of the 2021, to make the foundation stronger, to make sure that the blockchain is up and running, to make sure that there is a cross the tokens that are developed on the different blockchains are work with each other correctly, and just to make sure that the technology is done. Number one. Two,
Right.
that 2022 is a time that to make sure that the construction projects are going to move forward. at least one per country. At least one per country. This is not one of those companies that you're going to see going up like this and then go down like this. No.
Right.
A curve is going to be a slow and steady curve, hopefully. And
Yeah.
then in 2022, to deal actually with the constructions and to make sure that the actual money that has come in is going to be is going to be used correctly based on the business plan that they have. And I believe that you're going to see a lot of transactions in 2022 based on what they're doing in 2021. The 3-year projection is to have the more relationship in different countries and to have the different projects that are, again, used based on the real estate market and the real estate technology that they're developing.
Wow, that sounds very interesting. Future for PowerCash team, and again, like many thanks to you, Tahir, for
Thank
representing
you.
them and bringing in that that factor of trust always in crypto world. And I wish all luck to the
Thank
team,
you. Thank you.
the founding team members as well. So again, viewers of VCTV, you have a great opportunity to invest into PRCH today itself while during the show. If you sign up and purchase 100, 200 PRCH tokens, the team are going to double that amount for you. And you know where these tokens are going to be used, and you understand the future and the roadmap of this project. This project is supported by good people, founding members who are very, very serious about this project, and they're looking ahead to take it into a different level. So viewers of VCTV, if you are interested, please, please, please sign up and you have a chance to double up the tokens that you purchased today on VCTV. So having said that, so yes, we have come to the end of the show. But before I wrap up the show, I just want to take some closing thoughts from our special guest, Dr. Tahir Kameli, about the crypto industry in general. What what's the future looking like? Coming from US, like what you see, what's happening in US and
The
rest of the world.
US and the US, I believe the rules that are going to be set by SEC are going to be tougher. It's going to be more regulation in the United States, and I believe because of that, many other countries may literally copy what SEC is doing, and we have seen it in other. We have seen it in other fields. We have seen it in the field of immigration, in fields of trade. That when the United States comes up with a rule that has been thought about and they have been discussed in different branches of the government, many other countries, they just come in and just copy it and use it there. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It depends on what side of the aisle you're in. But at the same time, I believe that they are understanding that crypto is here to stay.
Right.
It's here to stay. This is not a phase. This is not just a revolution. A bunch of young people want to do this. No, it's here to stay. And what we are seeing in different countries that they are recognizing it more and more. I believe more countries, just like the United States, and that they are preventing this kind of a technology, this kind of a trading to come to the borders within the borders of the country. They have to bend at one point, but the bending of that in the United States is based on the rules that are set by the agencies. And I believe that as long as the crypto companies, as long as the crypto companies, and they follow the rules and regulations of this country, they should be okay also. They should be okay. So if they are preventing the fast companies that they want to come in, fast money, make it, get out. They're preventing those. And I'm agreeing with that. They are
Absolutely.
looking they are looking for people to come in for the infrastructure, have the good foundation, and they actually help them out. And if you look at the rules and regulations that we have in that even SECs bring up, it's saying that listen, just follow my rules and do whatever you want to do. As long as you follow my rules, you don't follow my rules, I'm going to play hard with you. And the same thing goes in many other countries also. As long as we see the crypto industry try to follow the rules and regulations of the countries, and they're working at transparency, that's all it matters. I believe the future of the crypto is going to be great. It is something that stays. I'm even teaching my own kids that listen, you have to think about this. This is when you have $1 in your pocket, that
Yeah.
dollar changed to a credit card. I don't even carry $1 in my pocket anymore. It changed to a credit card, and pretty soon it's going to change to cryptos. We've seen it. We have seen it. It has happened.
Cash to credit card to crypto. That's
Yep, that's it. And I usually call it the 3 C's: the cash, credit,
Right.
crypto.
Crypto.
The three C's is happening.
Great, great, great. Three C's, the viewers, three C's. Yes,
Three
exactly.
C's.
Crypto is here to stay,
Yeah.
as Dr. Tahir Kameli rightly said. And as long as you are abiding by the rules and regulations of SEC or any other regulatory bodies in your country, I mean, you are safe and you are happy to innovate, because crypto gives you an opportunity to innovate, right?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
all about innovation. It's all about innovation. So yes,
That's
thank
a
you so
beautiful.
much.
Thank you,
Thank you
Sunny.
so
It's always a pleasure seeing you. It was wonderful talking to you, and hopefully we chat again soon. And anytime that you guys, you and your company, your audience, they need information about the legal information about crypto, reach out. We'll be more than happy to assist.
Thank you. So before I wrap up the show, please invest today 100, 200 PRCH. The IO is live on LATOKEN platform exchange. You get an opportunity, a chance to get double the number of PRCH tokens. So please today sign up and enjoy PRCH tokens and the benefits that comes with it. So yes, I'll be back again today in a couple of hours on another episode of VCTV to discuss about impact investments. So stay tuned and keep watching VCTV and take care of yourself. Bye, Dr. Tahir. See
Take
you.
care. Bye bye.